So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I survived a pseudo brain tumor and how I survived liver failure. I don't know why I haven't made this video, but I think I said in the past that I'd make a video explaining, and I guess this is that video. So it started in my matric year. I started to get very sick. I started to get super depressed, hallucinating. I was also attending tuition almost every day. Unfortunately, I just couldn't retain information at all. Prior to this, in 2010, I was on medication for my acne on Roaccutane. So I do believe that medication did damage my liver. And I also believe that I already had a pretty much compromised liver, so I was on the border of just sickness. My diet at the time was pathetic. I was having a bunch of I would eat pies and burgers and fast foods because it was my matric year. My mom was a single parent trying to get stuff for me. And I had parents that liked to spoil me, so my dad also got me all that sugar and stuff. It just wasn't good, and eventually it just started to feed that growth. So the first person that I would want to blame is actually me, because it's alarming that I could not pick up on the changes that were happening to my body and to my mind. It was my mother who picked up on a lot of abnormalities. One of the scariest symptoms was the growth in my feet. So I went from a size 6 to a size 8 in a year. So I started off the year in a size 6 shoe at the beginning of matric, but by the end of matric, I was wearing a size 8 shoe. It seems to be like a 7 now, but that was the scariest symptom. So that happens because the growth hormone was affected. And what's even more scary is people can end up with this kind of pseudo brain tumor and have growths that make you look very, very very abnormal, like longer limbs or longer legs or a bigger head. And I'm just thankful it was my feet, and it just seems to look a lot more normal now. So I went to the doctor, got a blood test done. My blood test results came back absolutely normal, but I knew I was getting bad. And by the next year, in 2013 January, I was going blind. So I was losing my vision very rapidly. I was almost seeing I don't know if I could call it a color, but when I opened my eyes, it's like I could just see. It's like somebody put the lights off and there was no other light in the room. It was like that kind of a thing. It was like I'd open my eyes and there'd be moments where I'd see black, just darkness. And I'd open my eyes again and completely go back to normal. So I wasn't sure what was happening, but it was pretty much that I was going blind. By the time this was happening, my mom was really, really scared, and the blood test results came back normal. The doctor said, no, it's fine. It's probably nothing to worry about. But all I knew was that I was getting worse, regardless of what the blood test results were showing. So the doctor said, book an appointment with the endocrinologist. And we did, but I guess we could only get a booking 6 months later because he was really booked out.